Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for a slightly elongated break, but we had a little bit of a technical problem. Just switched up the servers so that everybody's happy, and when we get into this game, we can just have everything nice and dandy. I'm going to briefly bring up the groups, so for all of you wanting to see warm up, I apologize. But yeah, EnVy Academy actually 2-0 at the moment, and iGame 0-3. Desperately in need of a victory, wanting to get off to at least an okay start, because at the moment they're not looking like a team that can even challenge for the top, and EnVy Academy have the chance to actually move to the top right now without having a loss on the board. They would be in first place in their group at least. Either way, that's enough of that. We'll be going into our match fairly shortly. We are going to kick off with a nice little knife round. Yeah, no game sound because I was tapped out so I could show you the groups. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Should be all sorted and dandy now. But yeah, as said, iGame, they were a team at least when I got to cast them during WSGU, looked pretty good. They had a decent showing at the European competition, and we were like, okay, this is going to be one of those up-and-coming Finnish teams. They've got a lot of great skill, and then, well, they've sort of had a slump, changed a couple of players, and things really haven't got that much better. I think Ottend has looked like a beast with the AWP, but I just really haven't been that impressed overall. Arthur's like, lady, good one. Good win. But, oh, Basic can actually survive it, right click, can't he? Doesn't matter anyway. But, yeah, they really haven't lived up to the same sort of expectation, and EnVy Academy, a team I only really started to see a month or so ago. It was sort of a Gfinity, got to watch them a bit. They became very quickly the favourite to win the whole tournament, and then ended up going out in the semis, which was a bit of a shame. But, yeah, I definitely think that there's something with this team, and even I'm the only thing I'm worried about with this French lineup is the fact that somebody might pick them apart, because there are a decent amount of sort of like mediocre to like mid-tier sort of French teams. So you've got LDLC, you've got Ares, you even have EnVy themselves. I don't think any of these players will be joining G2 anytime soon, but I definitely sort of look at this and say, I'm hoping they don't get picked apart, because I really like this sort of like, this mix. I think they work very well together, are very individually skilled, but still have some sort of like tactics and are quite smart with the way they play. So I'm hoping they get to stick together for at least a little bit longer. And the most worrying one really is that somebody from EnVy will just go, hey look, VKL's doing very well, let's just pluck him into the main team. And that's sort of was the destruction of Fnatic Academy. Either way, we are going straight into that pistol round. EnVy Academy are going to be on that T side, and they've gone for the classic Rush B. There's no stopping, and they've already hit the first dink, but Ottend will return with a dink of his own. And of course, with his USP, he does that little bit of extra damage. Yuho has found another. X7 with one more. Leaves it on to just two players left, Lambert and Petit Scale. The way we are going to have... push back in, Lambert, able to get one. This is going to be very difficult. Ottend already decapitates him, leaves it on to just Petit, and although they hit a few dinks along the way, it is going to be the iGame side to take themselves the pistols.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
What's your opinion on the French teams right now? I think, without a doubt, G2 are obviously the best one. I think they've got a ridiculous skill ceiling. I want to see Shox in more of a star role. I think that the problem with... like, obviously, you got Kenny, but I love seeing Shox as, like, the main man of the team. And I just think he's such an exciting player. So when he plays more passively, it's quite disappointing for me. I think EnVy... I'm not sure. I think... I think it was said by Thorin that if Scream's not at that sort of star level, I don't think the team can really get too far. But they have managed to qualify for a decent amount of tournaments. They'll be in New York and get to see what they have to offer. LDLC, I'm not sure. We've seen a bit of a resurgence from Maniac, but not really much else. And, wow, okay. It is only Glocks, so the Rush B is going to get ruined. EnVyUs Academy, huge amounts of potential, but I am, as said, I'm scared that somebody's just going to tear this team apart. And with the whole Academy team ruling and like people starting to break them down, I wonder what will eventually happen to this team. And then you've obviously got Ares, who... On this show, I'd more likely say Apex or MBK in this role. What, in-game leader or what? I don't know. EnVy qualified for 2 big tournaments recently. Online, they've been doing okay. It's just the LAN events haven't been too impressive. And in all honesty, for EnVyUs, who else are they going to be signing? But yeah, either way, we are into the bye round. Bomb plant in the first round means that EnVyUs Academy are going to have themselves the AKs. And they're up against what would be a couple of SMGs and a FAMAS. So there's still a massive chance that they could just break themselves back. Straight back. Combi's in, then Team Carry. I think LDLC already tried bringing in a UK player. Either way. A little bit of early damage done. Dinosaur. I think everybody is. No, I'm kidding. Much slower round from the T side this time, waiting to go into the A site. Molotov is going to deny them. Actually, still a whole lot of utility for the CTs to hold on to, at least for now. Still. Just waiting patiently, and that's great work from Yuho. He now manages to pick up a rifle as well. They haven't managed to get onto the site. Ivy going to be Molotoved off, but they're wrapping around. Basic is going to be there. And Yuho's position is just so valuable right now. He has the perfect flank. The bomb eventually will have to go down, but all the players are just being dropped, and wow. There are the Finns. We haven't seen much of this team in quite a while, but that is a magnificent round. Having SMGs, a FAMAS in play, and Yuho just slaughters them from the pop dog position and gets them off to a wonderful start. So, 3-0. VKL just destroyed. Hey, Josh. Where is Kenny? He doesn't even play for EnVy. Like, that's not even close. He doesn't play for EnVy. He doesn't play for EnVyUs Academy for sure. Like, what? What? Okay. Otten is just going to be adding more to death toll. Really, this should be a fairly clean round, but Hachi will at least get one, which is going to be coming out from Pop, and Otten, again, he actually gets all 3. A lot of assists. Will be iGame to pick up another round. And look at the amount of money. Now, the bonus round that came in... They really flawless... Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was flawless. With the SMGs as well, the little bit of a bonus they had has just done wonders. They've got so much cash already. Where is Kukli? Streaming, probably. T-side will have themselves another buy, though. High-speed commentary. I need something exciting to happen. They're 2-0 in this. They haven't lost yet. Let's see. Flashbang's gonna be going out. push on. X7 starts things. Already the trades coming in, but it's the T side coming out on top, looking to try and hold on. Jax will be able to find one, and Hadji doing the work. Hadji's been impressive so far. At least in the last match that we saw earlier. Thought. Anyone left alive? And Hadji's going to wreck him as well. Hello, Vojtaz. How are you? Okay, you went to the wrong stream. Starladder have a lot of different streams. They have like 5, Starladder 5, Starladder 11, Starladder 12, Starladder CS underscore yen. Dota. I don't know. Either way. The Academy managing their first round, but it is still going to be a buyback in from the CT side. Ottens now has his AWP, and he is pretty damn good with this. Lambert, not so much a flashy AWPer. Dynamic price pool basically means that there are cases on Hellcase, and if you open them, some of the money goes into the prize pool. And yeah, pretty cool idea. Nice entry from Jax. We'll be starting things off. Get smoked out. Doesn't really need to push through here. Could just wait patiently, but why not? He's taking heads. So is Hadji, leaving it down to just 2 players left. Maybe a little bit of a slow start from EnVyUs Academy, but... oh, they got to be careful. X7 on the site. Can't really risk it here. Doesn't know where the other players are. Lambert even going to be able to retreat. And that's a nice nade at least. Does quite a lot of damage. However, the trade is available from VKLL. Leaving it on to Otten. Tomorrow will be Friday. You are correct. Astrology, if that is true. What the hell, man? I hope you're okay.
Terrorists win.
Otten will at least be able to save the AWP. And they are going to be able to afford a buy. Pause called from iGame. Seems quite early for a tactical, but at the same time... what we got? What we got? Tech pause. Okay. Looking like we got some server problems. Told anything? No. Not joking. Jesus Christ. So you would rather have your house hit by a hurricane than go to school? What? Yeah, no, I really do like the dynamic prize pool thing. Like, I can actually tell you the numbers as well. I'm pretty sure, like, first place gets 40% of all the money. So, like, I think... I'm guessing the cases are split 50-50. So 50 goes to Hellcase, 50 goes into the prize pool. And then 40% goes to the winner. So that means that of the original... so 4,000 originally went to the team in first. And then they get 40% of what? The extra 20k? So they're already up... they're probably already up to about 10,000 just for winning an online cup. Which is pretty cool. Casters? Do I sound like 2 different people? Should I just put on a different... hey Tom, how's it going? Just put on 2 different voices and talk to myself. Now we're going to throw it over to Jimmy. Hey. Just me. It's just one. You think Tom's going crazy. Why they would change server? Can you show us the ping? I don't think it's the ping. I think they just said that it's lagging... Tom Biz and Tom Bars. No. What was it? There was a guy who once called me Timboz44, and they told me to shut up, and I was just like, how have you even read this? Rick and Morty voices. I have schizophrenia. Yeah, I am just a little bit insane, just a little bit. There's like a barrier between insanity. Okay, I'm just gonna put up. What can we put up? What overlays have I got? Let's just put this one up for now, because I think they're gonna be giving the server a little bit of a restart and trying to sort everything out. You must be single. You're talking to yourself and saying it's a different person. No, I said that because you said casters. Like, it was a joke. Although I am single, so technically you have got me on that one. Ladies or lady. I would say, are there any women in the chat, but I don't want somebody to type. Firstly, I don't want people to be like, yeah, I'm a girl, and they'll be like, you're not. And I don't want someone who actually is a girl to type, because then they're going to get ruined by like, hi, oh, I'm going to slide into her DMs, or Twitch messages. Are you Flip Macca? I feel like that's a lie. There we go. Hello, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl too, guys. Hey! I don't believe any of you. Any of you. Not one. Girls are a myth. It's all lies. You're a George Foreman grill. Oh, you're high quality then. You're probably a bit too expensive for me. Oh, that's a name. Bichet Crepusculaire. I don't know, I've just said. Showing the interactiveness. Yes. Well, I could throw this to a pause and just put on some more music, but for now, at least, I'm fine to just sit here. Sit here and chill. Server is being rebooted as we speak, so you're not really missing out on anything much. I'm a girl, just saying. Yeah. I don't believe you. Guilty until proven innocent. Oh wow, I've rejoined the server and I'm loading into a weapons course. So I feel like it might have gone a little bit wrong here. Tombiz, it means see like you put crepuscular. Like, you've got to remember, I'm a guy who commentates video games for a living. I do not know what that means. I know what deer is. That's an animal. If you're a girl, I'm Queen Latifah. Are you? You're global elite, but you... Never judge a book by its cover jokes. Play the weapon course. Oh no, now I've loaded into train. Okay, we're back on the right map. That's a good start. Very good start. I can actually have a proper look at these groups. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, so X-Starters have only played one game. Aries and Fours have done pretty poorly so far. Why isn't HLTV showing a link to the game? Are they not? Oh, they're not. Well, if you check back, they are now. Or at least to the UK one. I can only add the English one to the stream. So that should be on there now. There we go. Sorted. Is everything related with the sunset? Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I will have forgotten that word. This caster is clearly sexist, implying there are no girls on the internet. Called a joke. Calm down. Put your sword and shield down. I'll change my name to Starladder Caster, then try it to friend all the pros. I don't think they're gonna... I don't think they're gonna accept me. Like, you could pretend to be me if you like. Do you know what? I've actually had that in games before where people have said to me, "Are you the real Tom Biz?" And I'm like, who's impersonating me? Like, who is going around pretending to be me? Like, how? Like, I want to meet the person who's reached that level of bored. Like, I don't believe there's anyone. I genuinely don't believe there's anyone who's got to that point where they're like, you know what, I really want to impersonate that bald guy from Starladder who nobody knows who he is. There was a guy, like, I've had people just go, I recognize your voice. And I went, no you don't. There are 3 genders, male, female, and Apache helicopter. Well, isn't there, like, according to some people, there's like 8,000 genders or something. I would like to change my gender to crayon from now on. And if you disagree with that, I'm offended. Although there was a comedian that I quite enjoyed where he was talking about the idea of being offended. And it was like, it doesn't actually matter because nothing happens when you're offended. It's not like you get offended and your head explodes. When you're offended, the only reoccurrence of that is the fact that you're offended. According to some people, mayonnaise is a gender. To be fair, I do like mayonnaise. You're the real Tom Biz. Yeah, cool. Yeah, 1,666 minutes of warm-up. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Because 300 minutes is, what, 5 hours? So 5, 10, 15. Got about, just, what, 24 hours? I don't know. I'm not good at math. Somebody else work it out for me. No, petty scale. Get back in. What does scale mean in French? Make your name on CS real Tom Biz. My name is Tom Biz. Why would I change it to real Tom Biz? Well, actually, it's Tom Biz with a little... Do I have any chats open? I do have a chat open. Let's be careful with that. What does that say? See, look. There. Oh, it didn't come up. There we go. It's Tom Biz with a little, like, face on it. Oh, you can't actually... I can't make the face bigger. But, yeah. The one and only Tom Biz. It's not a word. Ah! So he's a small skeleton? You never know if somebody will try and get the name real Tom. Well, why would I care? I have the name Tom Biz. I like just change my name and then somebody takes my name instead. The one and only Tom Biz, and no one else can steal this name because I am the first. Brilliant. Yeah, I've been told we continue in 90 seconds. What does Tom Biz mean in English? Well, my first name is Tom, and my second name is Bissmire, but it's spelled B-I-S-S-M-I-R-E. So, basically, I changed it, but people would call me Bissmire, so I changed it to Zeds because I was 13 years old, and I thought it was edgy, and then I made it Tom Biz. So, yes. One day you cast a Tom Biz, that'll be a terrible day. I agree. It will be an awful day. Awful, awful day. You gotta have the at the front, of course. I should probably... let's click one. What are these little quote marks? We got quote marks at the top at the moment. I don't know why. Let's click this gift button. Now, if you're gonna ask me how you get a gift, what you do is you sacrifice yourself to Satan. No, I'm kidding. You go to... I think you type exclamation mark stream thing... Stream bonus! Stream bonus! I remembered. Yeah, I'm a great businessman. I do actually have a degree in business with marketing, so, you know, that's being used. Everybody gets gift but you. Actually, I did get a gift at one point, so... Right, we're back in. I've actually got to concentrate. We've got quote iGame.com versus quote EnVyUs Academy. I mean, it is 4-2 to quote iGame.com. I'm pretty sure my admin friend is going to hate me for reading that out like that, but that's part of the fun. Being hated by all your colleagues and peers. Peas? Yes, I'm hated by peas, the vegetable, and I hate them back. Right. B-side. Slowing things right down. Luckily, we go back into a buy v buy round. T-side looking to try and reset the economy of their opponents. They've gone for a bit more of a standard setup, although there's a second player over towards the B side. They're not going to leave X7 out to dry. Rotation is going to come back in quickly, though, as they do look to try and push, although haven't actually made it into the site yet on the T side. Maybe going back to B. This would be quite an interesting strategy, seeming a little bit late, and now they even don't look like they know what they're doing. Rotation has come back in from X7, so he now will be the only man left on this site. All the early nades haven't really netted anything, but they've gone over towards Ivy, and you can see that the angles are currently being watched by the CT side. Now, the B site is very retakeable, so it may not be too much of a problem for the CT side to actually give this one up, especially if they get the first kill, but they do not. It's actually only a trade, and VKL is just doing work on the other side of the map. He's the flanker at the moment. The bomb was dropped briefly. It's not going to be denied. However, it will be an even scenario as they push back into the site. The flank also coming in from Yuho, and because there's a flanker on the flankee, it's not going to be expected. Yuho gets one. Jax is waiting around the corner. Lambert's done good work, but now he has to try and fight back versus two. Needs to try and find an individual duel. Does have one up close, but he misses the no-scope. Otten, he didn't have the balls to go for the no-scope. He goes to the CZ. And I guess sometimes you at least stay alive when you have no balls. That is a reference to Game of Thrones, in case anybody didn't catch that. Sort of. It's not really a reference, but I've now made it into one. And if you haven't watched it, or you haven't got that far, that's going to be a lovely surprise for you later in the show. Hashtag spoilers. 5-2. CT side will get to continue on at least for now. Thanks, Big Smoke. You're a great viewer. Looking for those toes. Got a bit of a fetish. It will be Lambert to actually find that first pick. Doesn't have his AWP in hand. The push in the meantime comes into B, and X7 is slaughtered. Basic will at least turn the tide a little bit. Agi goes for the peek, and Basic, even while juggling guns, he's like a clown. But with death as his finale. Turned into a 3 versus 2. Push back in, coming as a team. Petty. Only able to get one, and once again, it is a 1v2. A different man in the situation, but VK is going to be left alone. What can he do here? Spots out the first. Goes for the man not defusing the bomb, but he's shooting in the wrong place. Otten's going to get it. 6-2. iGame, another round on the board. The T side should have enough money to invest. Oh, thank you. All the people saying that they like the casting. I enjoy doing it, and of course there will be some stuff coming up in the future. I'm actually pretty excited for some of it, so I'm looking forward to a lot of the stuff that will be coming up over the next few months. And yeah, if you want to find out more of that stuff, you can follow me on Twitter. !Caster does that. But anyway, we're carrying on. It's going to be an aggressive push out. T-side looking to try and pick up the pace as much as possible. Smoke's going to be going down, so... Oh, he's seen them! But he isn't going to be hitting too many of the shots. Gets one through the smoke, but it's still going to be a 2 versus 2 now. Haji's managed to retrieve a weapon, but doesn't get it for long as Otten with the AWP, and he gets 3 kills in this round. He's 15-1! What? Don't like the casting. I love it. Ha 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 ha! Seven to 2. Quote iGame.com versus quote EnVyUs Academy. Hellcase Major, alright. iGame yet to actually have a victory on the board, so to get one against EnVyUs Academy, who are yet to actually lose, would be a pretty nice stance for them. It's going to be these pistols, and this is a ruining. Haji will get 1. Lambert. Oh, okay. Got the timing on his side. Timing gods. Now, why are there that many people watching that direction? There we go. Finally, somebody will realize. Hey, wait a minute. Why have we got 3 people looking forward? What happens if the... Oh. I get shot in the face. So that's what happens if we don't watch the back. Why have they got the quote marks? I'll be honest with you. I don't know. That's why I've been making a joke out of it. 8 to 2. 16 kills. That is 1.6 kills. Yes, I'm amazing in maths. 16 divided by 10. Well done, Tom. Good job, Josh. Tunked straight onto VKL. Far position closed out, and just smart stuff at the moment coming in from iGame. Clearing angles effectively. Caster's kind of guy to do air quotes with his hands. Shut up! You don't know me. You don't know my struggle. Get out of my head. Ooh, jacks through the edge of the smoke. Picks one up. Into a 4v4. We'll be quickly traded back though, and teamwork makes the dream work. We'll be into a 2 versus 4. Bomb going down towards that B site. Seemingly inevitable. X7 already takes down Petty Skell. A small skeleton, I think. Or something else. Lambert, he's already dinked up. Doesn't have much of a chance in this situation. So many players left to find. And they know where he is as well. 9-2 will be in. The Academy just can't seem to get around on the board at the moment. 5 in a row now. And there we go. Pause called. That has to be tactical, right? Air quotes with hands are done by intellectuals. Sure. I'll take it. Only if people can see you doing it. No. I can just use air quotes wherever I want. I could be air quoting right now, even though it makes no sense. There is nothing that you can do about it. Except write mean things in the chat. Frankly, if you do that, well, I don't really care. But I like the nice things. Petty Skell. Lost 25 HP. He's lost a petty amount of health. Damn it! That joke would have been perfect if I didn't ruin it. Two players on the B site already. Otten is going to pick up the first and the second as well. This guy is on fire at the moment. 18-1! 18-1. Don't even need the rest of the team. I'm about as edgy as an orange. Yuho adds another to the death toll of the Herald. P side, and this is just looking over at the moment. Fake bomb plant, gonna try and bait some players in, and it will bait them in. Unfortunately, he's not able to deal with them. 10-2. I want to know the sensitivity. I want to know the res. I want to know the age, the location. I want to know everything about Autumn, because whatever he is, I want to know what he had for breakfast. Weetabix, Coke, Adderall. I don't know at this point, because he's absolutely destroying. That was kind of the point that oranges don't have edges. That was the joke. Here we go. Pistols in play. They're going to be thrown out. Hadji gone within seconds. It looks like any level of strategy that EnVy Academy had is gone. They are trying to bait out this push, though, as they do come in towards this B site. However, the CT side are not falling for the bait. There is a... They haven't put the right bait on the end of that fishing rod. Petty Scale. I would just say go for the plant there. He is actually going to be able to get a kill. Molotov will... I needed that. I really needed that. Oh, God. That was great. Thank you for that, Yuho. Thank you. Thank you, Fish Boy. I appreciate that. That's the second thing today that just caught me off guard. The first one was Robo jumping through a door and landing in his teammate's Molotov after the round had ended. The second, Yuho killing himself by jumping off a ladder. I've enjoyed today, I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a lot of fun. And for iGame, it's only looking up at the moment. 11-2. Not quite doing as well as Binary Dragons, but they are pretty damn close. Nice start as well. Oh, rest in peace, Hadji. He's toast. Ottened. Not going to be able to take the shot. X7 with the aggression on the other side of the map. Leaves it all onto VKLL. VKLL. Quote iGame. Yeah, sorry. Quote mark iGame. I made a mistake. Please forgive me. Peek out from Pop Dog. And yeah, the face. That's pretty much. That sums it up, doesn't it? That sums it up. Twelve 2-2. T-side will at least have a buy into this one. Decent amount of utility as well. It's looking like night and day between what we saw earlier on this map. I was actually pretty impressed with their performance before. Clutch situations, they managed their economy well. Saw a lot of aggression from them and confidence. Mainly on that CT side, however, and the T side start has not looked good for them at all. Okay, Astrology, clearly a strong believer in the comeback. Crazier things have happened. Side. Playing very far over to the right at the moment, which could actually benefit them quite a bit. They're actually going to go pushing into main. Now, as EnVy line up all of these smokes, They now have to bypass the man who's actually up close. Molotov going to go down. That will deny the first few seconds of these smokes. They're going to go running through. They haven't checked the corner. And who's just gone ham. 4 kills for him. This round is over, and it's all down to one man. He may have killed himself on the ladder. Maybe that was some sort of sacrifice. Like a almost Yu-Gi-Oh card where you sacrifice one to rise the form of another. As he just goes and obliterates everybody bar one. 13-2. What a ridiculous performance from quote iGame. And damn, like what do you do to come back from that? Pistol win is a must. You activated my trap card, not triggered my trap card. Come on. Is there a replay? Well, if you go back to the Twitch VOD and scroll it back, or if you go to the Starladder English YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure that by tomorrow, these should be on there. Yes. Advertising. Activated my trap card. 16-13. Oh, it's been called. It's been called. Here we go. T side. Looking to try explode out onto the A side. Hadji has already been dinked down to 12 HP. Lambert will be able to use the edge of the smoke to actually get the first kill of the round. Another comes in for the CT side as well. They keep this man advantage going, even double it up. And it's all going to be on Yuho. This time he needs to pick up 4 kills, but in a much worse situation. Oh, of course, I love you, little Jimmy. That sounds so creepy saying that out loud. I feel like this is going to be one of the things. That sentence is going to be something quoted back to me when I'm put on trial. Did you say the phrase, I love you, little Jimmy? No. Technical pig. What's the ping at? Oh, 88. 2 fat ladies. Although it's just gone down to 87, which is... Oh, no, it keeps changing. I can't think of bad jokes. What would 87 be? I suppose it kind of looks like a guy with glasses and sort of like a smug face. I'll take that as a yes. Yes. Little Jimmy J. Jimmy J. Eastside are going to force into this. Of course, we're still waiting. Oh. Going down. 77. Go, keep going. Going. Keep going. Damn it. Oh, look. Is there a Mr. Krabs on this map? I think there must be a Mr. Krabs somewhere. For those of you who don't know what Mr. Krabs is, it's a little metal thing that looks like Mr. Krabs. Pretty straightforward. Is there one there? Is there one here? It's a Mr. Krabs. There must be a Mr. Krabs. Valve, where's the Mr. Krabs on this? Oh, wait. Is there one? There might be one up here. Oh, it's not a Mr. Krabs. It's just some metal stuff. Said you triggered my trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh once. Now I'm triggered for being used the wrong term. Yeah, it's activated. I think. I'm like arguing. Oh no, just a metal thing. Oh, there's no Mr. Krabs. For anybody who hasn't been here before, you're going to think I'm absolutely insane. But on Cobblestone, there's like a little thing, and it is like a metal shaped like a crab. It's also on... What's it on? It's on Cobble. No, it's on Cobble and... Mirage. I don't think there's anything else. There's a heart. Go, go, go. Well, he's only down to 69. Still got the ping going. Not really anything interesting on this map, is there? I like it, but the camera. I'm not high on drugs. I'm high on life. This is the way you guys have to ask me questions, otherwise I have to go to a break, because I run out of things to say. Oh. It's down to 47. Lambert, you got no excuse. There we go. Let's go. Let go. I don't remember the rest of the song. I don't remember the start of the song. Sniffing the air in his room. Be honest, I've been in this room so long now that there's probably not that much air. Higher than Snoop Dogg in a hot air balloon. Fair enough. Alright. We are back into this one. 13-3. Pistols brought up for the T side. Looking like they're just going to go running towards that B side, but they actually wait for the nades to be thrown out. I do play CSGO. I am a supreme. I sometimes play Face It. I'm not very good, I'll be honest with you. I'm still better than you, Josh. Pretty sure my gran is. Either way, here comes that push out from the T's. Petty Scale will be there to start things off and drop the bomb, more importantly. Saw, however, comes in from behind. Quickly turns things. X7 gets up close to the rotators, and he's also managed to get himself a kill. Leaves it with the advantage on that T side, at least for now. They're looking to try and team up. They don't even care about planting this bomb. Eventually, it will go down, and it's down to Jax. 28 HP and a dream. Nine HP. It's just going down, isn't it? Not going well for Jax. And it's looking like iGame. Quote iGame. From bad to worse. Jax will even go down in the end. They get themselves a free FAMAS. 4 kills for Saw. He came. He's Saw. And he just conquered. There you go. Now that's a real pun. There we go, though. Force back in from the CT side. He's going to be playing much slower in this round. Pistol of Jax will be able to do a little bit of damage to start. 3 rifles currently on the board for T side. One of them picked up in the previous round. T's are going to be making their way towards that upper B spot, but no real dedication to anywhere on the map. They're just waiting, expecting some level of aggression to come out. In fact, it's the CT side sending a bit more of a stack over towards the B site. Molotov going to be thrown out to move the position of VKR, but they've got to watch out for Petty, who's sitting below, and he actually manages to get that initial kill. Not the best of start, but it was more of a fake as the rest of the players look to now try and push out onto that A site. Nades doing a lot of damage. Jax already low. He's been spotted going up the ladder. And now comes the push from VKL, looking to try and catch one from behind, and he will. Turns things into a 3v4 as the bomb goes down. Hadji manages another one, and it's all onto Basic. He's got to try and find 4 players, and it's not happening. The game will at least continue for a little bit longer as we do hit a 14-4 scoreline. I wonder if we'll see the T side actually look to invest back into this round, risk it once again. In a normal situation, I would suggest that they should save here. See ya, Josh. I would destroy you in a 1v1, by the way. CT side. Now with a chance, at least, come back. get themselves something. Of course, as said, the T's do actually force into this one. I'm not overly surprised. I would have just quite liked to see the save. Flashbang goes out. They don't actually know that Basic has already passed the threshold of what they possibly expect. Yuho going to be left on just a CZ. Here we go. Bush trying to take down VKL. He's dinked down to just 4 HP, but he will survive. Jumps down. Doesn't quite finish himself off. Could have done. Missed the ladder, and we get another comedic timing of death. He's going to be rotating back. They have to watch out for Jax. He's in a very aggressive position. Four players gathering up towards him. Hot Dog going to be taken from Yuho, who only has a CZ. And already they are going to remove Jax from that aggressive angle. He does quite a lot of damage. Push is now going to be coming out. And already Hadji will be able to trade things back. Bring it into a 4v4 situation. A couple of players low at the moment. Of course, VKL from the initial engagement. We are going to have another entry as well. And it looking like we're about to see the turnaround once again. Petty Scale through the smoke. Manages one and a second as well. Still a couple more to deal with, but he won't be able to do it. The force buy works out for iGame. They need one more round to close out this match and get their first points on the board. Ottend 23-5 at the moment, which is incredible to say the least. Definitely looks like a good addition to this team. Whether or not the rest of the team will perform around him throughout the rest of it, that's another thing altogether. But he individually has been very good. CT side will still have another buy. A double scout, M4, UMP, CZ buy. A mixed bag, a jumble sale. They've been down the charity shop and they've picked up what they can. Ready. Two players taking over that upper B control. May not necessarily use it, but it at least takes away a portion of the map that the CTs can be pushing. And also means that if they do want to rotate to it later, they're not going to have to clear it out, which is always a massive factor. The aggression from Jax is going to be punished once again. That's 2 rounds in a row now that he's gone down without really doing anything. And it's in the same position, which for me, that means that you basically just oversold something. Maybe the tilt factor's in, who knows. Either way now, the smoke going to be set up. Not really dedicated to this. Peak will come out. Hadji actually does manage to hit a tag. Bomb. They're just going to be waiting above. They could still rotate towards the B side. They're trying to bait in some rotations. Pop Dog control is still in the hands of VKL. And as he goes up the ladder, that will be his demise as well. Basic now looking to try and pounce on this, react to this push. He's the only one going towards this A side, though. He now has a little bit of support. The crisscross Molotovs will clear out the back of the site. But they've got to watch out for these scouts. Both players in quick succession go down. And it's all going to be onto Petty Skull. His teammates don't believe. I'm not sure I believe either. He's got 4 players to try and find. No kit. Barely any time to do it. Has to try and clear the angles. Finds one. The second not going to happen. 16-4. A dominating performance from iGame. Gets them their first points on the board. An important victory and an important time to do it. Very well played. Ottend was an absolute star. But that will be the end of today. If you guys have enjoyed the cast, don't forget, !caster in the chat. It will take you to my Twitter. I appreciate every single one of you. And I've had a lot of fun today. We will be back tomorrow with some more CS, of course. And, yeah, if you did miss any of the games and want to rewatch them, hear my terrible jokes, you can check them out on the Starladder channel. And other than that, I will see you again tomorrow. Peace out, guys.